Okay, hopefully we are on. Let's have a look then. Let's see, because I messed it up a second ago. I just made a new stream, so let's see. Hopefully everyone can hear me just fine. Let's see. Are we on? That's a good question. Cool. Mute myself. There we go. Right then. Cool, we should hopefully be good to go. How is everyone? Did many people go to Tokyo this weekend? Did you get anything cool? I think we can start with just debindering. This one I bought. I bought these two binders from the same person, but we can just go through them. Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly, my hay fever is a bit bad, and also I always get a little bit sick from these events. Let's see. So we got some baby shinies. We got an energy. There's a Cleavor. There's a Regidrago Vista. It's good for expanded. There's the Cleavor, so we have both the promos. There's a Melmetal VMAX. And we have quite a few regular EXs as well. So there's a Serena. Good old Macargo, Cornerstone. And we've got Wellspring Mask. There's a Radiant Eevee. That's a cool one. It's a nice card, isn't it? Let's put all of them. Try and somewhat sort these cards so I can find them later. Let's see. It was a good expo. It was good. Not quite as busy as the Tampere one, obviously, but that's quite good, though. They don't all need to be that busy. It was a bit nicer because you can sit and chat with people a bit more. So we've got the full arts over there. And we can put the energy over there. Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? It's a Radiant Steelix. It's a bit bright. Maybe I have to put the light off on top of me. We've got a Burnett. And a Radiant Alakazam. Let's see. We've got this Bronzong. One with Jasmine on. And Flapple. And so there was one of these Gengars with the Misfortune Sisters. And a Kingdra with Claire. Yeah. There's Wimpod. Helmdauer. This is a popular one. Let's see. This Mimikyu promo is quite popular. It's a nice one. That was from the ETB. Football Day of Fates. There's a Dolive. Yeah, lots of cool cards. So let's try and keep a little bit organized, but it's not the end of the world. The Gengar definitely needs a sleeve though. We got some sleeves though. And the top loader. This one, Happy Chappy. We can block him there for now. Let's see. Let's see what else we've got. We got a Sandile. There's a Pidgey. That's a classic. Gotta love old Pidgey. We got Porygon Z. And Sunflora. Let's see. Iron Bundle. And this is another really nice one. A Minior. I mean, Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces were like so underrated sets. This card is so nice. Let's see what else we've got in here. Looks like we've got a bunch of EXs next. I'm gonna quickly take them all out. I think it'll be easier that way. But yeah, did anyone else go this weekend? Skanssi has historically been quite good, so is it the third or fourth time we've been there? We've been there quite a few times now, so yeah, loads of EXs. They were a bit back to back in the binder. There we go. What's my favourite card we got traded? That's an excellent question. We can go, I guess once we've done this binder, we can go through my pile of cards I bought for myself. And then we can go through and we can decide at the end which one was the best card we got traded in. But because it was quieter, I did actually able to go around a couple of times and look for cards. So let's see. Here's a couple more. Some V's. Yeah. No, it's a bit hard to find time, and there's also, it was a bit crowded. It was a bit crowded, wasn't it? Especially in the room. The room was very small for the amount of people in there. And also the lights went out at one point. That was funny. Let's put the binder over there. So more V's. There's some Dragonite and Rotom, Delphox and Drapion, Conkeldor and Mewtwo, and then there was those. But that was that first binder. That was only a mini binder too. There's quite a lot of cards in there. Let's put the art rares over to one side. I won't bore you all with me sleeving them, so we can sleeve them later. We can skip the second binder first. We can go straight to the good stuff. So let's see, what did I buy? So of course, let's see. We've got this Luxray GL level X that I need for retro deck. These are all going to be retro cards almost. So here's a Luxray level X from the anniversary. We got ourselves a Pokemon Collector. We got ourselves a Rocket's Wobbuffet. Look at him. A Rattata. People must think, what the hell am I doing when I'm going and buying Rattatas from people? Pachirisu. We got a Lucario GL. That's a nice one. What else we got? We got a Scramble. We got a Garchomp C. We got another Wobbuffet. We got a modern playable. We got a Judge. We got a power spray. We got ourselves 2 Holland's Mentors. One is the reverse one. A double colorless energy. And then I got 2 Shamans as well, so since I saw them. So I got this reverse one from Platinum. It's a nice one. Happy little chappy. And then I bought myself this one. This is a nice one. Because I apparently didn't have the English one. I only had it in Korean, so we have an English one now. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got. Exactly. Well, you're just ruining their day by beating them anyway, so you might as well play some sort of control deck. It's fine. But yeah, that's what I got. Super exciting stuff. The Shaman is super cute. Now we can go on to the second binder, complete with some nice stickers. Nice one. So let's see. What do we have here? I guess we can flick through it this way this time. So there's a Skeledirge, a Clive, a Chien-Pao, and a Saguaro. There's a Grimmsnarl, Toxtricity V. There's a Lechonk, Graveyard. There's a Sobble, Slowpoke, Cramorant, and a Hawlucha. We got Oinkologne, Sandaconda. We got some Ace-Specs, we got Survival Brace and Hyperoma, Paldean Student, Carmine, a Dedenne, and a Teal Mask. Ogerpon, Iron Valiant, Iron Hands, Greninja, and Dark Patch. We got an SER and a Ting Lu, Arcanine and Origin Form Palkia V-Star. Then we got Karina's Focus and a Mewtwo. There's an Old Creamy VMAX, Candice, the Paldea Evolved ETB promo Pikachu, and Alolan Vulpix Full Art, and then the Rolts. We got Wugtrio and Dusknoir. We got Ogerpon from the Twilight Masquerade ETB and a Iron Fawns. We got Penny, Delphox, Hooper, and Greninja. And we got Aerodactyl, Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon, Simisear, and Tornadus. And we got a few more of the Trainer Gallery cards. Got a Bomber Snow, Weirdeer. There's a Sneasler V. We got Boltund V, Garchomp, Slowbro, Milotic, a Mew V, and a Cinderace V. We got a Victini VMAX, we got an Eevee VMAX. Chilling out there. There's a Zizu and a Spark. I got a Research from Pokemon Go and a Lance. And we got a Research and Kieran. And then we got some Japanese cards as well. So Ice Rider Calyrex, Ultra Necrozma, Alola Ninetales, and Regigigas. And then finally we have a Japanese Mew VMAX and a Rillaboom VMAX. I had to think there for a second. Alright, and then we get to move on to the box. Yes, that is Gwen. Gwen is trying to say hello, bless her. So let's see what cards we have in the top loaders then. So we got this nice Togepi, first edition from Neo Destiny. This one was quite clean actually. Yeah. It's a nice one. One of the older Yukimori ones. We got a Palafin from Paldean Fates. We're going to de-top load of that one. We've got a Feraligatr. It's a nice one. This one was with the Cosmo foil. I think it has a different foil. It's from a blister pack, I think. Then we've got ourselves a Latios and Latias tag team in Japanese. We got some first partner ones. Got the Gen 5 starters. We got a Mega Frostlass. We got a first edition Cyndaquil from Neo Genesis. It's also not too bad. It's not amazing, but for how old it is, I think that's pretty good. No complaints from me anyway. It's a nice card. Let's give it a new sleeve. Then we got some Gen 8 starters. We got Kofu. We've got a Kartana GX. Try and think where I want to put my GXs now. Guess they can go there. Kofu, full art pile, I guess. Here's the Cynthia's Ambition. I think Jessica put this one as the on the Instagram post. It's a nice card. The Crown Zenith cards are so good. There it is. Gastrodon helping out. It's a good one. We've got a Mega Dragonite. Mega Attack Rare. And we've got this Blastoise and Piplup. Not perfect, but again, it's still a nice card. We got the Gem Pack Quaxwell. We've got Enzoroark. Oh yeah, there's a Piplup on there. There it is. Where's it gone? There he is. I can take it out of the thing in a sec. Let's have a look. There he goes. So, let's take it out. Is there anything wrong with it? I think there's a little dink there on the top. But other than that, it is definitely not bad. It's just the back is in a bit of wear. There is some scratching on it too. Yeah, I can put it to one side. That's fine. Let's put that in there. We've got Macargo GX. We've got a Kyurem VMAX. We've got ourselves a Cloth. We got the Breaks and Trainer Gallery. Got a Gold Rescue Board. Here's a Ditto. Can you spot the Ditto? Is it that one? No. Might just be that one. That's a fun card. It was quite playable too. Goodbye, Ditto. We got Energy Retrieval. We got Togedemaru. We got a Rowlet. We got Black Belt's Training. We got a Cat. We got Ludicolo. And a Penny. And the Tauros GX. To go with a Tauros art rare. We got a Pokemon League Oricorio. It's a fun one. Pokeball Amoris. Special red card. We got a Schligu. Here's a Mega Charizard Y. Let's take it out. There's that one. It's a nice card. Let's give it a new sleeve and a new top loader. There we go. Got ourselves a Charizard V and a Wugtrio. Let's get some more from the box. Got ourselves a Dawn, Articuno V, Malamar VMAX. We got Mega Dragalge. Got ourselves a pair of Mega Greninjas and a Mega Beedrill. Looks like we got a bunch more EXs. There's a few more. Crocodile, Pyroar, Yveltal and Dondozo. Then there's the Beedrill. Let's see. Cabalion, Gallade, and another Cabalion. Dondozo again. Ho-Oh, Crocodile. Let's keep organising. Here's a Salazzle. We've got Patrick Stalmy. We got our 06 Machinations, Articuno V, Gimme Ghoul, Battle Cage, Charizard GX, another pair of Energy Retrievals. So there's almost a playset here then. Mabostiff. Got Crocodile, Stevens Metagross and Cynthia's Garchomp. Let's see, a couple more from Chaos Rising. We got the Mega Floette, Mega Gallade, not Mega Gorgeist, Mega Dragalge, not Mega Beedrill. Maybe we'll get Mega Beedrill at some point. Flygon. Then we've got a Metang. And we've got Philippe. Nice one. Let's see. We've got a Reverse Omanyte from EX Power Keepers. quite cool. And we got got a couple of Blazikins, which is nice because I've been having trouble keeping these in stock. So there's a Blaziken. Got ourselves a Girafarig and Granbull. Put them with the older cards. Got a couple of cast forms. This one is reversed from Hidden Legends, I think. Yeah, it is Hidden Legends. You can tell it's reversed because it has the energy symbols in the foil. And then yeah, this is from Delta Species. We've got a reverse Butterfree, and again it's it's the reverse because it has the energy symbols, and the rares from Fire Red Leaf Green have the Pokeball as well on the reverse rare cards. So not the commons and uncommons, but the rares have the, and the foil pattern that continues into the ball. It's quite fun. And a Togepi. Yeah, nice one. Let's grab another stack. Got ourselves a Radiant Charizard, the original one from Pokemon Go. Chien Pao. I love this one. What a cool card. Got ourselves a Mewtwo V. Got Parasol Lady. Got an Iono. Well, the thing is with the Gen 3 holo foils is that every other set they changed what the reverse holo pattern was. So I'm going to keep putting them to one side and then we can look at it in a bit when we found some more. Because yeah, they did just keep changing it. They were not just sure what was best, because if we find anything from Deoxys, it's very evident that that pattern was a mistake because they scratch way too easily. It's a nice Calyrex. It's another Tauros. But yeah, I assume it has something to do with the logistics of changing the foil. We still change the reverse patterns quite often, but nowadays they just like the sheet ones. There's a Machamp. Here's a Absol. Oh, there's another Iono. We got Kieran. What was that card with Sylveon on it? That's a great question. Oh, the Clive. Yeah, okay, right, one sec. Yes, sorry. Here it is. That's a Clive, and it has Penny with Sylveon in the background. I think it's supposed to reference the part of the game where you're playing hide and seek. Maybe. Also, it's just probably just all the characters drawn cute. But yeah, there is a Sylveon there with the Clive. It's a fun one. Here's Kieran. And we got a Zeraora V. It does have, there's a Psyduck too. There's a Rayquaza. Yeah, I can put it aside. What I think I'm going to have to do with these ones is that, can you please message me like within a couple of days? Because most of the time a lot of these cards I put aside go unclaimed. So shoot me a message for this one. But I'll put it aside now for you. Clonk. There's a Zeraora V-Star. We got more modern ones. Energy Recycler. Forest of Vitality. Here's a Symphia's Spiritomb. Got a pair of Stuffles. Here's a Dedenne. We got a triple Aurorus. We got a Dugtrio and a Talonflame, a Doublade, and a Petilil, and Claydol. We've got a Swoop Teleporter. We've got the Comfy. This is the pre-release promo. It's a nice one. That was a good deck. We've got ourselves a Wugtrio. Here's another nice one from Crown Zenith. It's the Darkrai V-Star. Either is fine for the message. Probably easiest to send it to the support at swagykarp.fi email, so then one of us will see it. Yeah, that's a nice card. It's another Dugtrio. There's Norman. Canary. Mega Pyro. There's a Garchomp and a Clefairy. Let's see. Torterra. Is the Darkrai expensive? I don't think it's anywhere near as expensive as the Giratina is. But I don't have it open to look at it. But it's kind of expensive, I think. It's definitely a nice looking card. There's the Manectric and the Registeel. There's a Bellybolt. Heracross. There's a Charizard. And a Mega Sharpedo. Nice one. Let's see what we've got here then. More cards. We got a Breakthrough Typhlosion. There's a Moltres V. Here's another Gen 3 reverse. Let's take it out. Here's Absol for Holon Phantoms. And yeah, this is when they had just basically given up and just do the stamp and the holo pattern. Let's put that with the other reverses. There's a Zapdos. Here's a Dark Sylveon from the last anniversary set. I think it was a box promo. Here's a nice Lunatone. And the Oricorio. And we've got a Voltorb. Yeah, it's a Dark Sylveon. There's the Comfy. This is the Art Row one to go with the pre-release promo. And here's the Soul Rock. I think we can look at it with the Lunatone. There's the Soul Rock. The Zapdos was from Crown Zenith tin. There's those two. And this was a deck as well. People played. It was not very good. But people did play it, so. Alright, let's dig out the Zapdos. There he was. This is Galarian Zapdos. He's chasing a Dodrio by the looks of it. But yeah, this was a tin promo. Yeah, it's a nice one. Chasing on after the pesky Dodrio. Let's see, let's grab another pile of cards. We've got Lily's Clefairy. We've got the... There was like a 2-pack blister that came with these. So Oddish Gloom and Vileplume with different hollows. Zapdos goes with the Clive. Yes, we got Mega Sharpedo and Mega Clefable. Got a Surfing Beach. These full art stadiums are always really nice. It's a nice card. Premium Power Pro. Got Tarragon. Got a Nimble. Trevenant V. Try and move those out of the lights. We got some more first partner cards. We've got Turtwig, Chimchar. That's not a Chimchar. That's a Chimchar. That's a Score Bunny. Grookey. Piplup. Sobble. Charmander. Got ourselves a Vanillux. Gengar and Starmie. Mega Morwell and Mega Latias. Another Mega Latias, but with a Mega Charizard this time. Gardevoir and a Abomasnow. Yeah, make a second Piplup page. You should do it. 100%. Heracross and Pheasantipity. Got a Venusaur and Greninja. Moltres and Salamence. Garchomp and Salamence. Got a Amoonguss, Old Creamy and Salazzle. And a Dragonite promo. Nice one. Let's see what we can find next. Oh, another pile. We've got the other Iono. So we have most of the Iono prints already. There's an Abomasnow. Got ourselves Time. And there's the Meganium. We got some. These are from the Cyrus tournament collection. Because these are foil. They're not normally foil. But yeah, they're quite cool. And we got some more box promos. We got 2 Cyclozars. We got a Yan Mega. Got this cool Toxel. Got Pupitar. There's a few Pupitars here. Oh my gosh, so many. Let's see. And we've got a couple of cards that were from McDonald's. Pokeball Fungus. Pokeball Zvivus. Pokeball Deerling. Pokeball Dino. Pokeball Basculin. Pansear. Purloin. With a Master Ball for a Japanese Pawnyard. Then we got some more EXs. Lots of EXs came in. We had one guy who just goes around each expo and does trades and then just comes and brings me all of his EXs that he didn't trade away. Because he doesn't want to take them home, so it's quite a lot. I think that's the promo Emble. That is the promo Emble. There's those. Here's one you actually messaged me about earlier. There's a bear, so I put the bear aside. Medicham, Electros and Ho-Oh. Wellspring Mask. Mega Abomasnow. Arbor Lever. We got Dondozo and Crocodile. We got a Dengo. We got a Tina V. Clefairy. Charizard and Mega Greninja. We've got ourselves a Pokeball. I don't know how well you'll see that. Let's try and take it out. We've got ourselves a Vaporeon from Prismatic. That's a nice one. I wish they did this style more because they've put texture on the actual artwork. And we've got ourselves a Slowking. Oh, you're building hide and sneak. We got Dreepy. Got a Professor Elm. Black Belt's training. And then we have a Gengar VMAX. Nice one. Chespin. And we've got a pre-release Misty's Gyarados. Yeah, that's handy. We got two of the pre-release kits then. There's Spark. And we've got Black Curum. Dancer. There's old Seabold. And an Ambipom. Let's keep going. Let's grab another big chunk of cards. In the top loaders, we got Steven's Metagross. It's a fun one. Kind of waiting for the deck to be good, but who knows. Hey Ansgar, how's it going? Did you have a good expo? There's a Regigigas. Got a Kamado. Here's the energy that the new people might not have seen. It's a bit older. It's from Crown Zenith, but it has the energy pattern in the background. And it's textured. It's quite fun. And what's really confusing with Crown Zenith is you could get the normal energies too. So here's a fire energy. But this one is not textured, this is just a reverse. So there it is. Just plain old fire energy. We got Metang. Blaziken. Here's a Fez. Metagross. We've got ourselves a Roaring Moon. Master Ball. That's a nice one. Did you get anything cool at the expo? Here's the regular Clive. Snorunt. Wugtrio. Necrozma V. Here's the Moltres. This was another one of the tin promos from Crown Zenith. We've got a pair of Radiant Charizards. And then we got someone had a set of 3 shiny Pidgeots. It's funny. Here's a Mismagius. Here's a Piplup. I want the Moltres, yes. I'll put it with the others. Yeah, more Piplups. There is the rest of them too, but Piplup though. Got Alessa's Sparkle. Yeah, I put the Moltres aside. That's not a problem. Let's try and take this one out. So here's a Rainbow Silvally GX from Cosmic Eclipse. Now these rainbow cards I didn't mind so much. Because it was already like a SAR, but it has a different... But the ones where they're just like T-posing in their rainbow are not super cool. Here's a Goodra. We've got Hooper. Just a Poplio. I don't know if I have an odd number of the others, but there's just a Poplio there. There's Tarragon. There's loads of trainer gallery cards here. Right, one sec. There's another Poplio. There he is. Apparently everyone's just sending in the Poplios. Right. Here's a Chandelure. Harlan cards. Oh no. There's Voltorb. Here's the final tin promo. It says Articuno as well. That would be the set of them. We've We've got an Ogerpon promo. There's a Skanssi. Right, but the Voltorb to in a pile. Articuno goes in a pile. Right, yeah. Skanssi. This is a nice one, the Keldeo. Then got some more Pokeballs from Blackbot White Flare. We got a Stunfisk and a Mandibuzz. Ascended Heroes Art Rares. There's a Kyurem V. The Keldeo is amazing. Here's some Comia Magikarps from Stormfront. Quite funny with the Gyarados deck because it has flip a coin until you get tails, and for each heads draw a card, and it was not that unlikely that you did that turn one. So they're quite funny. And we got the Drifloon, the Shiny Floon from Stormfront. We got Honchkrow G. We got ourselves a base set Raichu. I do not have the World's Deck version. No, I haven't seen any of the... which year was it in a World's Deck? Was it 2009? Was it 10? It was 8, 9 or 10. I can't remember which. But no, I haven't seen that many Gen 4 ones. Here's a Pikachu. Here's Ruffian. Glass Trumpet. We've got a Regirock. And we've got Tarragon. Let's see. One more massive pile and then. Let's see. We got a Mega Feraligatr. It's a nice one. This is one of my favourite cards, Iron Treads. Because the sky looks really nice. Let's take it out. There it is. Awesome card. Then we've got ourselves the Japanese Slowbro, Froakie, Teal Mask Ogerpon. Here's a Graveyard. Here's a Comia you don't see every day actually. It's Moo Moo Milk. And the reason you don't see it every day is that for some reason they did this as the original artwork. So in the West it was changed. But this is technically a banned artwork. But yeah, it's a fun one. I'll plonk it in the pile. There's a Jolteon. ourselves a Machamp. Hitmonchan. Here's a Rocket's Tramp. This is a horrible card. Speaking of people not playing the game, it being horrible. Flip a coin, if heads, choose up to 3 cards at random from your opponent's hand, and they shuffle them into the deck. Jolteon need, yep, right. Jolteon away. Yeah, and this is not once per turn. This is not a supporter. This is an item, so you could play up to 4 of these. And with Item Finder, you could pay more than 4 of them. So, yeah, it's a horrible card. Here's a Garchomp Sea Level X. Then we've got Rocket's Moltres. It's a nice one. Right then, let's see. We can do these next. So this was probably the most expensive stuff I bought with the weekend. So I bought an entire pile of old pop cards. So we're going to move them so people can have a look. So Pop series cards are essentially the old versions of prize pack cards, and you would get like 3 or 2 pack cards, and they were like reprints of playable cards for the most part. So here's Pokemon Fan Club. But yeah, so I bought a couple of those. It's pretty cool. Then we got a bunch of Pikachus as well. Where are they all? There's some Delta Pikachus. Here's a Pikachu and a Wailmer. It's a nice one. And there's Eevee. There's Ivysaur. Pikachu. There's a Mudkip. And we have Squirtle. With the Charmander. And we have the Trico. I'm pretty sure, if I actually go grab it, so people can see. So this is the original one. This is the one from Crystal Guardians. And so this is like the Pop series one. So they do the exact same thing, they have the same attacks. But this one just has different artwork, basically. Yeah. There's a couple more squirrels. There's Trico. Yeah, they're Delta species, so they're different types. Like Trico's not meant to be Psychic type either. There's a Pidgey. And there's a Pikachu. Yeah, the idea with the Delta Pokemon was that on the island that they're from, there was like radiation or something, and it changed the types of the Pokemon that live there. So that's why we have Pokemon that have different types, like the Pikachu. Like this Pikachu. Pikachu is not normally a metal type, so. And then yeah, obviously the Charmander is electric type. Trico is a psychic type, and they all have this Delta species, if it will focus on the top. And then there were cards that like worked with them, so famously like Charizard Gold Star is a Delta species as well because it's a dark type. Let's see. Got Squirtle. We got a Hariyama from EX Delta species. We have a Morwile from Holland Phantoms. We've got a Ditto Mr. Mime. Here we have these are from one of the old trainers toolkits, as Puzzle and Minum. These are nice. Yeah, cool cards. Tyranitar. Got ourselves Iron Treads. Great Tusk. Manaphy. We've got a Mega Charizard X. We've got a Bellybolt. There's some more Blazikens. Floette and Skarmory. Bayleaf. We got the Golurk from Black Bolt. Here's the Shiftry from Temporal Forces. Let's take it out of the sleeve it's in. There he is. We've got a Starmie and a Skarmory. Here's a Surfing Beach. Got ourselves a Gita. Got ourselves a Wugtrio. And an Orthworm. Here's a Luxray Break. It's a fun one. So there's a Drapion. Nimble. Got ourselves a Japanese Bellybolt. Japanese Zoroark. Rabsca. There's a Cramorant VMAX. We've got Cobalion and Tapu Koko. Got ourselves a Beedrill. Then we got a Clefairy. This is the Whale Lord. This is from our Pitch Black. So that's coming out Friday. So everyone excited for the new set to come out. So Gourgeist and a Rampardos. a Xerneas and a Pyro. Pair of Yveltals. Oops. Got ourselves more EXs. One of those Darkrais. Which Darkrai? All the Darkrais. And there's some more EXs. Nice one. We did also buy an absolute boatload of bulk. I was very worried after like the first hour because I had filled a 4K with bulk. But luckily not too much more came in because I only bought one box with me. Let's see what else has come in. Right. Got some more old reverses here. So here's a Celio's Network. We got ourselves a normal. There's a mobile. There's a Legend Maker one. We got a Eevee from Unseen Forces. Ditto, Charmander, Pikachu. Then there's a load of energy cards. Guess that's a cute Vulpix. There you go, there's a Vulpix. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, these are all on the other table, so I have to get up and to grab them. There's a Feraligatr EX. It's a nice one. Pair of Frostlasses. There's a Thundurus. Let's see. There's another normal. I think we just looked at one of those. There's a big Pikachu chilling in the grass. And we've got a Krabby. Yeah. Let's see. So these are not from the expo, but these came in late last week. So there's a Typhlosion. Can go through these then. Got a Dragonite promo. We got a Urshifu and a Pikachu. Here's a Gym promo Pikachu. It's a nice one. Let's see. There's a Karina. Here's a Time-Space Distortion. It's a fun one. It's got some gold trainer cards. We've got Big Parasol. Power Tablet. Artisan. We got Path to the Peak. This one has a Snom hidden in it. There he is. Got a lure module. Here's a Groudon promo. Professor's Research. Melmetal V. Blanche. There's a Kingdra. Milotic. We do have a couple of Worlds cards here. Naganadel and Cabalion. Here's another different reverse holo. Unseen Forces with the Pokeballs. We got a Dark Dragonite. Got a pair of Acerola League Cup promos. Well, League Challenge, sorry. The first and second place. Got ourselves a Abra. And we've got a Mew-EX. This is from the Worlds deck. Got a Lucario. Got this Acerola's Mischief. Got ourselves a Deoxys EX. Yeah, pretty cool cards. Let's see. But we did start with asking what was my favourite card we got traded in. I'm biased towards the pop ones, but I understand that that's very much bias. I think the Moo Moo Milk was very funny. This was a funny one. I did not expect to see one of these, but that's funny. And then let's just double check that there wasn't anything in with the bulk I had here. Nope. Nice one. Yeah, so my favourite card probably is the Fan Club, I think. It's a nice one. But I'm a big sucker for like Ken Sugimori trainers. Because they have a very anime aesthetic to them, and they look like the guidebook that always accompanied the game. They were always illustrated by Sugimori as well. Okay, thank you for sending me the list. Yeah, and then Pitch Black, it comes out Friday. But if you come to the shop today already, you can buy the boosters and the ETB. Because we're a pre-sale location. If there's any... If you can't wait till Friday to open the set, and then if people have website orders, I am kind of working through them, but there's so many that it's going to take me a couple of days probably to get them all out. But you will get them. Yeah. Do I need to like show off the new cards? Is that fun? Let's see. Yeah, come and get the ETB. Let's see what new cards we had. We got ourselves, there's the Mega Chandelier. And then we got the Morpeko. But what we do with the singles is that the singles are not available until Friday because we can sell the products. It's a bit of a grey area because there's just nowhere that says you can or cannot sell singles. So I think it's best to play it safe. Also, the prices are usually completely random during the release week. So there's a Mega Zeraora. Then we got the Great Balloon himself. And then more Great Balloons. That's a nice one. But there's actually two of those, so it's pretty cool. And there's some Gwins, but someone already reserved these from me. They're looking to use them in the SM, I think. Yeah. I don't know, is there any art res that people are excited to pull from the new set? People have been talking about the Slowbro quite a lot. It's quite a nice one. Or are people going to be playing Misties, I guess? It's a nice one. Crushing Hammers. Yeah. Righty then. Here's some of the cool ones we got. Got the Gengar, Darkrai, Blastoise, Piplup. I really like these. Deck ones, they're cool. And then obviously the Pop series cards. So Fan Club, Charmander, Trico, Pidgey, Squirtle, there's like a bunch of different Pikachus. Let's see if we can find one of each of the Pikachus. Pop series Pikachus. There's the Eevee. Yeah. Not a bad card show. Two Slowbros already. Although one is being texted away. Classic. He's quite cool. Nice one. I think someone might have bought our bangles already. They went pretty quick on Card Market. Same with the Dark Bells. People pre-ordered them basically as soon as I put them up. Yeah. Yeah, we got. I think the theme of the day was definitely these trainer gallery cards. Though, got so many of them. Let's see, Manaphy. Let's dig them all out. Keldeo. Let's put them where you can see them. Keldeo. Chandelier. Diancie. Hooper. Goodra. There is a lesser Sparkle, but this is the original one. Yeah. It was a good show. Where are we next? It's going to be the SM, surely. Can't be anything before the SM. Hopefully everyone's coming. It's going to be a good one. Make sure to make your way down to Carpley Tatus in a couple of weekends. So 3 weeks now. Lots to do still. But it'll be good. Nice one. Let's see. Yeah, we have to have the Empoleon set done. It's going to be fun. What did you still need? Which Empoleons were we missing still? Ah, okay. Oh, you have to bring it. We'll have a practice with it. Especially if you've got it built already. Yeah. Oh, the Stoish. It's a nice card. Awesome. Nice one. Well, we've managed to go through all the cards. We've got about 5 minutes. So what I think I'm actually going to do is probably stop so I can go back to packing everyone's orders. Got to get them out to everyone as soon as possible. But yeah, if you want to pick up a ETB or a booster box or something, just come to the shop today. And I'll put these cards aside for everyone who's asked for them. Yeah, well thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.